Hey everyone, it's election day, and I decided to make a quick video on my lovely morning walk with the dogs before I head over to the polling station. So I will first just give you a quick sort of panorama. There's the pups of what I get to enjoy here on this gorgeous, gorgeous September morning. This is sort of just the side road that is sort of like a personal trail. It basically is only used by one family that lives way up the road. So I enjoy it when I can. There you go. Hopefully I didn't do that so fast I made you nauseous, and we'll continue. I just have a few thoughts on the election. I'm not going to get into it too expanded, I guess. I won't be diving into a lot of details. I've had people ask, like, what are your thoughts on the PPC? What are your thoughts on the election? Who are you voting for? I've stayed silent largely on this election. I'm paying attention from the sidelines, but not closely, because I honestly just don't care that much, because I don't have a lot of faith in any of the parties. And yes, that includes the PPC, for which I ran in 2019. I like a lot of what Max is saying. I like their platform. I like a lot of their candidates. And yes, they're the only good option in the sense of lockdowns and Vaseline mandates and all of that stuff. But I don't trust any of the politicians running. That's all I'm going to say about it. There will come a time when I will make a PPC video, or maybe there won't. I don't know. My plan has been to make it for like a year, and I haven't done it because of a lot of different reasons. But mostly I just didn't want to get into it. And while I don't want people to have their hopes up in Max, I also don't want to shun any of their hopes or change how they're going to vote either. And I just had bigger fish to fry here. I think, honestly, at this point, I'll say this. It doesn't matter who we vote for nationally right now. I mean, it does to an extent, but a lot of what's going on, especially with lockdowns and mandates and things like that, and our rights being slowly sort of just diminished, or quickly actually diminished, is going on at a provincial level and a regional level. And I think we're going to have some united non-compliance and serious grassroots movement to get anywhere in this country. So that's what I recommend, is don't get your hopes up about this election for whoever you vote for. I think we're kind of hooped unless we really stand up and start to do something more. And I would really encourage you to find grassroots ways to get involved, whether it's with your local school boards. There's doctors groups starting in all kinds of provinces. I'm blessed enough to be a part of a group starting here. Like, I could lose my physician because he's going to be speaking up against this stuff. So I've been helping out several healthcare workers that are trying to sort of sound the alarm on how this will affect people, the medical ethics side of it, all of that. Coercion, medical autonomy, informed consent, these sort of basic ideas that I always thought were kind of standard. I'll stop here for a moment and give the pups a break. Old man Pedro needs a break once in a while. So it's tough, because we need to do these sorts of things, but we have to get people that are not afraid to speak. And there's no point in doing it if you can't get a whole bunch of people, because individuals are so quickly basically just slammed in the media as nut bars. So we're getting there. People are speaking up, but it has to be more. And we need more united non-compliance. We need more people standing up and doing little things of courage every day. There's no politician that's going to save us from this. And I would maybe trust Maxim if he could even keep one basic promise, like the basic party constitution for basic membership, accountability to the members and the dollars spent, etc. But I won't get into the PPC. I have so many different concerns with them. It's not even funny. But vote for who you want to vote for. I'm personally voting for the CPC only because, well, there's a few reasons, but mostly because in my riding, and I'm looking riding-wise, not nationally, we're neck and neck here. NDP Conservative. It could go either way, and I'm not going to be party to getting an NDP MP in this riding. It's not going to help anybody. We're in one of the big ridings in Canada, very dispersed geographically. I'm actually in the riding north of where I was last year when I ran, or in 2019 when I ran. So that's sort of what's happening in this region for me. And I'm not sure what you guys are wanting to do for your vote. I don't discourage you from voting for any particular party. I like the Maverick, but they're not talking about lockdowns. PPC, I don't trust Max. I think there's a lot of opportunism and a lot of selling out that can go on in politics in general. I'm disappointed Derek Sloan's party didn't get up and running this time around. Maybe next time. A few ridings I think he's running in independently, but that's it. So what are you going to do? It's a crappy election and we don't have a lot of choices. I just don't want people to be so excited for a purple wave that's going to save us all when we have premiers that have their boots on our necks. We need to stand up in multiple ways. School boards, health districts and health associations, organizations. We need to get legal stuff going. We need lawyers on board. We need to be talking to premiers and mayors and councils, all of it. The big guy in charge of Canada is important, but there's a lot more going on here. United non-compliance is the way to go if you're concerned about all of this stuff, which I am. I haven't talked about it this last year because I've just been dealing with things and I just haven't wanted to make a lot of videos. It just wasn't my shtick. But I am mortified at what I see. The division in this country is disgusting, and it's being created by media and politicians. And I am one of these dreaded, unclean, unvaxxed folks. And I mean, what are you going to do? Relationships are being ruined. People are having jobs threatened. My husband has to take consistent COVID testing to just keep his job. We're not sick. We have natural antibodies. That's not being discussed. I mean, there's a lot of concerns that I have. So my best bet is working with this group of healthcare workers so that people will listen, trying to speak to people that I care about and love, and try to keep myself healthy to stay in the game. So I will leave it there. I hope you guys all can stay sane, not just safe. And just so you know, David Menzies totally stole that from my Twitter. I'm sure of it. Either that or great minds think alike. I'm going to guess it's probably that. Oh, got a dog running like a bat out of hell. I will leave it there, but I will just quickly turn and see if you guys can capture the essence of these colors. Oh, not quite, hey? That yellow with the sun behind it. That's something else. God is good. God is good. I'll leave a link in the description below. You guys have been asking about music as well. Some issues tech-wise, and I just haven't wanted to fight it. It's been just, some days are tough, so I haven't wanted to fight tech stuff. But I'd like to do more recording now that I'm singing again, now that my intra-abdominal pressure can come back up with these femoral hernia and stuff that was fixed, and I'm slowly healing. I am singing, but I'm mostly just doing it at church. So I'll leave a link. It's good till Sunday the 26th, I think, if that's right. It's up for a week, and then they do the next week at church. But it is live if you want to listen to the worship team. My pastor is also great. Please stick around for the pastor or for the sermon. He's fantastic. I'm going to keep walking here, and I'm going to go vote. And then physio. And then who knows what I'm going to do with this glorious, glorious day. Much love to you all. And, oh, by the way, I got kittens as well. I have 2 kittens. They're pretty darn cute. Maybe I'll edit this and put pictures in. If not, maybe it'll be the thumbnail. Who knows? Cheers. God bless. And as always, be good to each other. But not because the government, whichever party might win, tells you to. Bye.